In this video, I'm going to walk you through the steps for creating a simple 3D object that uses extrude to both add material and take material away. One of the most important parts in doing this homework is to take advantage of OnShape and its automation. You can do this assignment by drawing 8 times 20 holes, so drawing 160 individual holes, but it's not a lot of fun. So let's look at the quick way to do this. We're going to start with a blank workspace, and I'm going to open up a sketch and create on the top plane a rectangle. I have a couple options for how to create a rectangle. I prefer to do the center point rectangle and start in the center. I find that it's easier if you make center drawings to define the constraints. So I've created my rectangle. Now I just need to dimension it. And if I go back to the assignment, I can see it's 8 inches by 20.625 inches. One thing you may run into is if you type 8 inches into your workspace, if you are not in inches as your workspace unit, it won't show up as 8. So if you type 8 and then see another number, just go to these 3 bars, change your workspace units. So I'll show you what that would look like. So if we were accidentally in millimeters, and then I go to edit sketch, even though I type the number 8 in here, 8 inches, 203 is what shows up. So it automatically converts for me. All I have to do to fix that is go to workspace units, change it to inches. And now, since I'm typing my units in inches, when I edit the sketch, my dimensions will show up in inches. The length of the pegboard is the next one we want to define, and it's 20.625 inches. And now, because I have done a centered rectangle, both the shape size and the place that the shape is located on the plane are fully defined. So all of my lines in the sketch are black and I'm ready to extrude it. I accept the sketch, grab the sketch, and click the extrude button to start the process. I'm looking to make a new solid off of face of sketch 1, and the depth that I want is 0.5 inches because the pegboard is going to be 1/2 inch thick. So I'll need to change this from the default to 0.5, say OK. And I can use the right click to see, OK, I've created a 3D object. I'm ready to now put holes into the pegboard. I have the board, I just need the holes. When I click sketch, I don't want to create the holes on the top plane. I want to create them on the surface of the box that I just made. So I'm going to click sketch plane. I'm going to actually click my object, click the part I just created. And you can see it shows up as face of extrude 1. Then I'll click my view cube, click top to make it easy to be oriented at 90 degrees and be looking straight at the surface that I'm trying to draw circles on. I'm going to use zoom and pan to get to the upper left corner. And I'm only going to draw a single circle and dimension it before using the pattern tool to come up with the whole pegboard. So the most important thing here is that I don't have the circle touch the sides. If it's touching the sides, that will add a constraint that will limit where the circle can be placed later. So I just need to make sure that I make it small enough that it's really floating in the middle. Then I can use the dimension tool to make it the size in the assignment. So in the assignment, each peg is a 0.25 inch circle. So 0.25 inch diameter hole. The pegs are spaced 1 inch apart, and the top left hole is 0.5 inches from each edge. So I will add those rules. Go from the center to the edge, 0.5 inches, center to the edge, 0.5 inches. So now I have a fully defined circle sketch that I can pattern across the rest of the pegboard surface. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can see more of the pegboard and click on the linear pattern tool and my circle to make copies of it. I want a pattern over to the right and down. So I'm going to click this arrow to switch the direction. And I would like to have 20 in the down direction and 8 in the to the right direction. For spacing, I want 1-inch spacing, which is the default. So that works out really well. And when I'm ready to accept it, and this will be true for anything in this pull down menu, you can see the little clue here of what you're supposed to do. I'm going to click the left click on the mouse, and that will accept that I want to do this pattern. So now I have a pattern. The pattern is fully defined. It goes the length of the whole pegboard, and we're ready to cut through the pegboard and make those holes. So I'm going to say, okay, click on the sketch, click on extrude, but now instead of extrude, add, or new, we're going to use remove. One of the things I can do is make it go through all to make sure that whatever geometry I have below these holes, it will go through all of them. And then I say, okay. And I can see that not only do I have holes on the top of my pegboard, I have holes on the bottom of my pegboard. And if I zoom in, as I'm going around, you can actually see straight through the pegboard. So that's everything you need to make a linear pattern on a solid surface. It is a great skill to have, and definitely something that's faster than drawing 160 circles by hand.